Yo everyone, how's it going and welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be talking about the YouTube boxing saga that is currently going on in the world of YouTube at the moment. Obviously I'm talking about mainly KSI versus Jake Paul. Obviously that is probably KSI's next fight. And I'm kind of happy actually because a few weeks ago he did release, I think it was a Reddit video of him explaining that he does definitely want to fight Jake Paul. He has been training, he has been doing his own thing, and he feels really good about what his next fight with Jake Paul. But I just feel like I was talking to it with my friends from uni. We were just talking about how we feel like KSI needs to have more fights before he fights Jake Paul, because Jake Paul's had a good 4 fights now. Deji, Anderson Gibb, Nate Robinson, and then obviously Ben Askren last time out, and they've all been quite easy fights for Jake Paul, and I don't know if it's because they're just easy opponents or Jake is actually that good. It's hard to say. I feel like he needs to fight someone who knows what they're doing. But going back to the KSI thing, I just feel like in order for him to definitely beat Jake Paul, as you guys know, I'm a massive KSI fan and I want him to win 100% because I cannot stand Jake Paul. Logan Paul I could tolerate because I don't think he is as bad as Jake Paul, but Jake Paul is an absolute... I can't even say the word. Yeah, I just really want KSI to win. And although in the Reddit video he said he's training new stuff, he's sparring in different ways and stuff, I don't feel like sparring and training is enough when it comes to fighting a person who has had 4, well, probably 2 or 3 more fights than you. I just don't see how that's possible if you don't properly fight. Because when Jake Paul is winning all these boxing matches, okay, yeah, he might be fighting easy opponents, but victories give you confidence. And when you have confidence, that can take you a long way. So for me personally, I feel like KSI is going to have a few more fights before he fights Jake Paul. Because I just don't think sparring is enough. Sparring is one thing, and then being in an actual fight is another thing. So for me personally, I feel like he needs to fight anybody, either a YouTube boxer, an athlete, a professional boxer, anyone, just to get back into the swing of things again, because it has been a good 1.5 years, I'd say, since his last fight with Logan. And we don't know obviously how much he has been training throughout that. Obviously, like I said in the Reddit video, he said he has been training and done a lot of new stuff. And that's the other thing as well. I feel like KSI, I hope he's worked on his technique a lot, because I felt like in the Logan fight he was very wild, and I don't think that's going to work against Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul is very he's a good boxer. You got to give credit to him, as much as we don't want to. He is a good boxer, and there's no doubt about it. He's got good form, he's got good posture and stuff, and he's just very good. And I feel like if KSI does those sort of like wild sort of punches, Jake's going to be able to sort of like nip in, uppercut him, punch him in the face, whatever. So yeah, I just hope that KSI has worked on his posture. But I feel personally, this is just my opinion, like I said, I just personally think he needs a few more fights just to get back into the swing of things. Doesn't matter who it's against, because like I said, boxing just gives you confidence if you win, and that's what Jake Paul's carrying with him right now, and that's why he's calling out all these people and being Jake Paul basically, because like I said, although the guy is a twat, he is a good boxer, and he is winning, and he's getting the job done, and he's had like 3 knockouts now in the first round, which is, if I was KSI and I hadn't had a fight for 1.5 years, I'd be quite worried that obviously he's just come off 3 wins and they've all been in the first round. So like I said, it's going to be interesting. Either way, I'm going to be super hyped for the fight when it does eventually happen. This is the thing as well, we don't even know when it is going to take place yet. Obviously it could be within a few months, it could be in a year or so time. So but yeah, that's just my opinion anyway. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But yeah, like I said, either way, I'm absolutely gassed for this fight. I cannot wait. I really hope KSI wins, because honestly, if Jake Paul wins, I swear to God, I don't know what I'll do. I'll cry in the corner somewhere. And that's the other thing as well. I feel like KSI is a tank in the ring. Like when he got hit on the back of the head in the second Logan Paul fight, obviously he did have a few minutes to rest, because obviously the ref didn't want him to just go straight back in, and Logan obviously probably didn't like the fact that KSI got all that time to rest, and he probably, if the match continued straight after, I think KSI would have been done for. But that's what happens when you break the rules. Yeah, so like for him to come back after being hit in the head twice, back of the head twice, is remarkable. And I just feel like, yeah, he's very durable. He's very he's, like I say, he's quite a tank, is KSI. But like I said, Jake Paul hates him, KSI hates Jake Paul, and I feel like it's gonna be one hell of a fight when it does eventually happen. Obviously, like I said, we'll see when it is. We'll see what happens in the next few months. I think Jake Paul's next fight, he's called out Tyson Fury's son. Is it Tyson Fury? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but either way, we'll see if that fight happens or not, and then hopefully he can do us all a favour and knock Jake Paul out. But like I said, we'll wait and see what happens. But like I said, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, guys. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you all again in the next one. Take care.